Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell before going into the details. We will growth XRP, please support by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. We are a strong community. XRP price action turns bullish despite ongoing SEC versus Ripple uncertainty following a bearish Sunday session. XRP was on the move this morning. The bulls will be eyeing a return to 36 cents as investors await court rulings. On Sunday, XRP fell by 1.69% to end the day at $0.34617. Another quiet session left investors in a cautious mood, with court rulings from the SEC versus Ripple case pending. The technical indicators remain bearish, with XRP sitting below the 50-day EMA, supporting a near-term decline to 30 cents. On Sunday, XRP fell by 1.69%. Following a 0.65% loss on Saturday, XRP ended the week down by 1.00% to $0.34617. XRP ended the day at sub-35 cents for the first time in 3 sessions. A mixed start to the day saw XRP rise to an early morning high of $0.35172 before hitting reverse. Coming up short of the first major resistance level, R1, at $0.3540, XRP slid to an early afternoon low of $0.34423. XRP fell through the major support levels. However, finding afternoon support, XRP broke back through the third major support level, S3, at $0.3459 to end the day at $0.34617. There were no updates from the ongoing SEC versus Ripple case to provide direction. The lack of updates left investors in a cautious mood. Pending court rulings from the SEC versus Ripple test investor sentiment. Investors are currently waiting on 2 court rulings that could decide the outcome of the SEC versus Ripple case. Last week, the SEC sought to shield the Hinman speech-related documents in the filing of omnibus motions to seal all materials relating to the summary judgment motions. Before the Thursday filing, the SEC had made at least 6 attempts to protect the William Hinman speech-related documents under the attorney-client privilege. The failed attempts resulted in the court ordering the SEC to hand the documents over to the defendants. For the XRP community, the William Hinman speech-related documents remain the focal point. Following the news of FTX relations with members of the SEC before the collapse, SEC Gary Gensler will want to avoid any further controversy. SEC attempts at preventing the Hinman documents from becoming a matter of public record suggest that they could damage the reputation of the SEC. Because of this, the consensus is that the SEC may prefer to settle should the ruling on Thursday's filing go against them. However, settling in the SEC versus Ripple case would bring greater lawmaker scrutiny and could pass the responsibility of regulating the digital asset space to the CFTC, a preferred eventuality within the crypto community. Both outcomes would be XRP positive. As background, former SEC Director of the Division of Corporation Finance William Hinman said that Bitcoin, BTC, and Ethereum, ETH, are not securities. The contentious issue with the speech related to Hinman's connection with Simpson Thacker, which is part of a group that promotes enterprise Ethereum. After leaving the SEC, Hinman returned to Simpson Thacker. Uncertainty over the court ruling on the summary judgment reply briefs and Thursday's filings will likely limit any material upside. XRP price action at the time of writing, XRP was up 1.11% to 35,000. A bullish start to the day saw XRP rise from an early low of 34,565 to a high of .35000. Technical indicators: XRP needs to avoid the $0.3474 pivot to target the first major resistance level, R1, at .3505 and the Sunday high of 35,172. A move through R1 would signal a bullish session. In the case of an extended rally, the second major resistance level, R2, at $0.354936 would likely come into play. The third major resistance level, R3, sits at 3,624. A fall through the pivot would bring the first major support level, S1, at $0.3430, into play. However, barring an extended sell-off, XRP should avoid sub-34 and the second major support level, S2, at 3,399. The third major support level, S3, sits at $0.3324. Today, there are unlikely to be any material updates from the SEC versus Ripple case to influence, which could test buyer appetite later in the day. Self-proclaimed Satoshi calls XRP the most useless pump and dump scheme. A heated debate has erupted between self-proclaimed Bitcoin creator Craig Wright and Ripple CTO David Schwartz. The two argued about the legitimacy of XRP, a cryptocurrency linked to blockchain company Ripple Labs. The exchange began when Schwartz criticized Wright's take on Bitcoin's institutional adoption. The self-proclaimed Satoshi then fired back at the Ripple CTO, accusing him of being ignorant when it comes to finance, legal frameworks, institutional investment banking, and Bitcoin in general. Tensions started to flare, with Wright claiming that the company is running a useless pump and dump scheme. Then again, he designed XRP, the most useless pump and dump scheme in this entire industry, he tweeted. Schwartz contends that Wright is abusing the legal system to steal intellectual property rights and defame those who disagree with his opinion on Bitcoin. The Ripple executive slammed Wright as a despicable coward who sues people for sharing their opinions. In response to such accusations, Wright maintained that any claim made about him must be backed up with factual evidence or it can be considered defamation. The debate then centered around XRP and its legitimacy, with Wright accusing Ripple of not showing how their tech is deployed anywhere outside of paid trials. Wright then made a bold claim that he intends to come up with an academic analysis of XRP in 2023, which will show how dishonest the system is. Wright also predicted that Ripple would lose against the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. SEC seeks to keep Hinman documents hidden in Ripple case. SEC's request to seal documents in the Ripple Labs case has sparked criticism from the community. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has requested to seal the infamous Hinman speech documents, claiming that they are not relevant to the court's summary judgment decision. The motion to seal summary judgment document was filed by the SEC on December 22, requesting the sealing of various information and documents, most notably the Hinman speech documents. The Hinman speech documents refer to the speech given by former SEC Corporation Finance Division Director William Hinman at the Yahoo Finance All Markets Summit in June 2018. Where he reportedly stated that Ether tickers down $1,218, the native token of the Ethereum blockchain, is not a security. Ripple believes it is a vital piece of evidence to help them with its case against the U.S. regulator. In its latest motion, the SEC said its mission outweighs the public's right to access documents that have no relevance to the court's summary judgment decision. It also requested that any references to the Hinman speech documents be redacted from the papers of the defendants. The SEC's request has sparked criticism from the crypto community, with one user suggesting that the SEC chairman Gary Gensler has a hidden agenda. The document also requested to seal information relating to the SEC's expert witnesses and XRP tickers down 35 cents investors that submitted declarations, as well as internal SEC documents reflecting debate and deliberation by SEC. Craig Wright calls XRP useless pump and dump scheme. Ripple CTO hits back. XRP news. The ugly banter between Ripple CTO and Craig Wright began from the Bitcoin adoption by institutional investors officials. XRP news. David Schwartz, Ripple CTO and Craig Wright, self-proclaimed Bitcoin creator, got into a war of words over BTC adoption by institutional investors. However, this heated conversation took a wrong turn toward the XRP token and its utility. Ripple CTO, Craig Wright's ugly banter. Craig Wright in a tweet wrote that Bitcoin cannot be adopted by institutional investors until it gets recovered under a legal order. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.